Welcome back, viewers. Here we are, still hiding out in Silverrun Forest. And we're here just in time to do some shopping, so let's shop. First thing we're going to buy is a chicken coop. You can see we've got a cool one here, 29 gram for 400 chooks. Bang, I'll take it. Looks like a pretty good spot. It's a bit hilly, but won't hurt them. Next thing we need is we go back. Well, yeah, that'll be alright. They might all grow one leg longer than the other, but as long as I can get into the food. And it's a great day because today we can start preparing our fields. I actually want to get them sown today, if we can, get the oats going. But we have something else that I think might save us a little bit of money in the long run. Going to start running manure in these greenhouses, these farming plots. So we'll go to here, across here to tools, down and across. And of course it's not in tools, it's in containers, because that's just what happens. And there it is. Grab this little wheelbarrow. There's not something there, is there? Yeah, me. That's the only thing there. Notice how you managed to pick somewhere to stand. It's like that when you park your truck in the middle of nowhere, yet everybody runs into it. That'll be fine there like that. And then I'm going to whiz down here. No. This is more like it. Somewhere around here we're going to put in a stone crusher to make our own lime, as there's no lime on the map. So let's see if we can guess where they are. Maybe in production. I know what it looks like. It's a long flat sort of thing, similar to that but green, I think. What's that thing? Oh, a little biogas. What are they? Yogurt production. Wonder if the local townsfolk would like a little bit of yogurt. Is that it? There it is. So where, well, if we had any sense, it's 25, so if we had any sense, we'd put it around here. $25,158. Okay. Probably could have turned it around the other way and had the control at the back, but that's okay. So there we go. Let's have a look how our metal production's going. Iron ore, metal, we're just selling that automatically at the moment. But we'll head back up. What we need to do is go up and get this trailer. I don't know if we need the chains on when it's not snowing. Anyway, saves taking them on and off. We also need to get some stuff to put in our chook pen. I'll buy some, maybe a couple of pallets of chicken food just to get us going until we can get some wheat or some barley. Oh, look out. Oh shit. Oh no, that's a rippy turn. It's all good. Oh, we'll race the train. Not fast enough. I wonder what the train gets along at. Looks like about 60. That might be something to do one day. We can race the train. Get ourselves a road rage or one of those fast utes or something like that. So yeah, we've finally got to a stage where we can do a lot of different things, which is going to be good. You know, crops and honey and chickens and all sorts of stuff, which will fill the days in a bit, rather than just doing a bit of logging till you're sick of it and then going to sleep. Putting you guys to sleep with logging, although some people like it, I'm sure. Although my techniques aren't the best, they're not like groundbreaking logging techniques or anything. So the first thing you need to do is go and get some stone. Okay. There's a reason that's empty. Because... oh, look at that, 54,000 litres for 3 grand. I'll take it. Yeah. We'll take some stones, thanks. I also already had some down in the other silo. I probably could have used it. Not to worry. We'll save it up. So while we're waiting for that to fill up, let's have a look at what's in the second hand store. What's that first thing? Looks like a some sort of a direct drill. Looks like a planter. John Deere, 6 months old for 168, 40% off. A 12-month-old Lizard Ute. Like, why wouldn't you want one of those? Only 12 months old. And what does this thing do? Straw bales and covers the ground with them. I'll tell you what, we might be going a bit silly buying everything we see, but I'm going to buy that. You've got to. We don't need all the extras, do we? How much does it cost? Nah, that costs... I'm sure a 3.78 V8 diesel will be plenty. Get some tinted windows. Well, they don't even look like they're changing colour much. Not really worried about all this stuff here. What's this here? Oh, as if we don't want that, hey? That's going to be so cool. We can like hide in the snow. Isn't that like, that looks like snow camo. That's what it looks like to me. No? What did I just paint? I painted the metal parts black. Let's get on the job here. Oh, there we go. Well, that's a dead set beauty. We'll take it. Okay, so that's done. Get around that tree there. Empty this out into here. gets noisy. Let's jump out of there. We'll start this off. I think we need water too. Do we? No. Yep, we do. We need water. So I'm going to have to go up and get our water tank. Bummer. Well, we might as well leave that there. Okay, so I'll be back. We'll get that lime going. I'll come back down with the water tank and we'll buy it back for our new ute, and we'll be laughing. I'll see you shortly. Welcome back, viewers. Hopefully after yesterday's debacle we're going to have a little bit more luck today, but we're going to lime. Oh, there's a good start. We're going to lime our fields that we've made, and then we're going to continue on logging, producing metal. Maybe I'll get out a bit further so I can see what I'm doing here. There we go. But yeah, so the chicken pen was a nightmare. Getting the food up here was a nightmare. Looks like I'm missing half of this field. It's just been a nightmare, but it's all good. We've come back better than ever. Hopefully we'll have some honey. I was going to buy some wheat or something to get our... I'll think of it in a minute. You have to forgive me, it's a bit early here. To get our windmill, that's the word I'm looking for, windmill going. But after the debacle with the wheat, with the chicken feed, I don't think I'll bother. I couldn't lift the pallets, and then I had to get another bit for my tractor, then I had to get a weight, you know. Yeah, and when you pick them up they bounce all over the place. It was a joke. But anyway, that was yesterday, this is today. I'm not going to worry about liming that little bit there I've missed. Not that pedantic about it. So yeah, I think everything's going good. I haven't checked the honey yet this morning. I know the metal production's still going. I know we're making more lime. Get some oats in here, but eventually we want to be growing some barley or some wheat to feed the chickens. Probably barley, as it's the cheaper option. I probably could put one field of sorghum in now. Perhaps. What's going on there? But yeah, sorghum now would probably work. Anyway, I'll get this done and I'll be back and we'll plant something. Welcome back, viewers. So here we are. It's a beautiful morning in April, and we've decided to plant sorghum because we can both feed it to the chickens and make flour out of it. So if you missed it, we've got our new addition there. That's a manure point in the wheelbarrow. I don't know what's going on here, but we'll figure it out. We always do. There we go. There's the fertiliser. I had the wrong one open. And we should swap sections, and it should take some seed, which it is. So that's working out good. We've had a rough start, but last couple of days, or yesterday, but it's all good today. Or it's still today actually. So I've had a rough start today, but it's all good now. Although, okay, so let's close that. Duck down over here to this field and we'll start planting some sorghum. So we have to change it to sorghum, which I think is that one. So I think it's lower, turn on, and the sorghum, it's going down, so that means it's working. So we're on a winner. Now I found that I can buy bags of wheat or chicken food down at the store off Fast Eddie. So the idea there is we're going to fill up the silo down there because it's closer. Just drive them from the shop to the silo, fill it up, and then take it from the silo and bring it up here to feed the chickens until we get this sorghum ready. And then, you know, you don't really want to be feeding sorghum to the chickens when you can feed them barley, but it's not barley planting season, so there's not much we can do about that except wait. But we'll get some sorghum in the meantime. We don't have a harvester, so we're going to have to work on that. We may lease one for the first time until we get, I don't know, some more fields going or something like that. Might be the most economical way. We'll see how we're going. This costs a bit to do the farming section, but I love it, you know, the farming bit. Yeah, so I'm sure if we do some more wood chips, although wood chips have gone off the boil on the price now, but I'm sure we can maybe sell some of those. We've got quite a bit of wood products up at the top sawmill. I'm sure if we sold some of those beams or that sort of stuff, we might be able to make some money there. Looking at buying some productions down in town, like, I don't know, the furniture store and the paper mill and that sort of stuff. But it seems to be where you make the most money in this scenario, but you know, we'll worry about that when the time comes. At the moment, we'll get this done, get the chooks done, get that land down the bottom cleared, and get our flour mill going, swap manure for fertiliser in the distributor for the garden plots, maybe get some grapes, turn them into raisins. We'll have, you know, there's a million things we can be doing. But I'll keep going here, and I'll be back and have both of these planted, and then we'll go down the bottom and do the wheat thing. Then we might clear some more land, or maybe do a bit of manure. I can't remember if the big blue trailer's up here or down there, but I think the ute's down there now. But we'll work it out. I'll see you then. Well, this old girl needs a bit of fuel and a bit of maintenance. I've only just noticed that, but what we're going to do here is buy a heap of wheat just to get us through. So probably I don't know, big bags. What have we got? Seeds, lime, wheat. So it's going to be a while till we get wheat, so we'll buy half a dozen. We jump in this old girl. It's not really that much wheat, to be honest. It's only 6,000, but we have got a little bit up there. Let's see how this goes. 2 at a time. Then again, you've got to look at it, put it in perspective. The last pallets we were using were 5,000 for $1,000. They're cheap. They're just a bit of a pain to move around. It'd be alright if you had yourself a large wheel loader, like a big Volvo one or something. But this will work out alright. And we'll be able to transfer it up there in our utility. Put it into the top silo. Got a worker doing a bit of the seeding up there, just on the centre bit. We'll be back up there shortly. Wonder if we could pick up 4. Two will do. Two's alright. We are... This little thing's the best cheap thing I've ever bought. It's fantastic. There we go. Excuse me. Okay. Two more will do it for now. As I said, we've got a bit up there, except we're not going to get any wheat harvested until at least 12 months more. We haven't even planted it yet, but we will have sorghum to get us through. So we probably could have saved ourselves a lot of trouble doing that in the first place, but well, what do you do? Like I said, the other pallets were good value for money, they just were a pain. Okay, so jump into our camo truck, which isn't really working that good, but it will when the snow comes. $7,000 litres of wheat. Yes, please. So here we are, filling up the trailer with manure, which we could use as fertiliser, but we don't have a muck spreader at this point. So I think we'll just go with the fertiliser spreader that we have. But if we can change over here in the distributor, we can take them off. So this one here, that'll actually run on seeds and manure. So I don't know how much we've actually got in here of fertiliser. We'll wait till that runs out and then we'll put some manure in. That's getting low on water too, which we may have to address before we head back down to the log cart. But yeah, we'll get this. I'm going to fill it up the whole lot. It's actually costing us money, but I'm sure it's cheaper than fertiliser. It'll be interesting to see how much 100,000 litres is. So this is a great little thing if you haven't got it. Yeah, I think it was in containers. And it's great. %58%. I don't know where the honey's going. This distribution stuff and that, it's still a bit of a mystery to me. Some things go to, they all go to production chains, but some go to silos and some don't. I don't think the honey goes to the silo. I think you need a honey warehouse. So you get an automatic point that you put over the top of them, like we used, if you haven't seen the chicken video, but there's one that's down the bottom of the back of the B section, and it'll transfer it directly to where you want to use it. But I don't know what uses it. Maybe the cereal factory and maybe the bakery use honey. I'm not quite sure. Maybe some of the newer stuff. You know, there's soy milk and there's all sorts of stuff nowadays. Ice cream, who knows what uses it. Give me a bit of homework to do. I can find that out. So it looks like this is going to be around 10 grand if I had a guess. $3,570. Cheap at half the price. Although I would like to make my own. So as you can see over there, we've got the first field is seeded. I head off and do the second field. Then we might get all this gear together and we'll go back down the bottom. So we've got the worker working over there, and what we're doing here is we're taking the fertiliser out of here, and then we're going to run these plants on manure. Okay, why is that stopped? Oh, that's because it's in. Yeah, good one. Okay, so go to here. What are we looking for? Productions. Got a block nose today. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so we want growing cotton, but we want to turn that one off, and we want to grow cotton from seeds and manure. You gotta love those things. These are fantastic. They grow watermelons nowadays, I think. We might try that out. If you'd like to see watermelons, put it in the comments. We'll get some. Turn that off. Turn that on. Well, that hasn't even been using the okay. Oh, you know what we're going to do, don't you? Hey? Lucky I make all these mistakes so you guys don't. Nothing like a save in the middle of the video, but hey, it's part of the game, isn't it? I'm getting used to that now. It used to really annoy me. We need to go to the distributor, and we need to put the manure on distributing. So I've still got plenty of seeds, plenty of water, plenty of manure. So now we might try that again. Just make sure that these are all running properly. So it's running. There's plenty in this game, I'll give it that. If anyone says they're bored with it, you know, try something different. There's plenty of different things to do. Don't do the same thing over and over again. There's plenty to do. So that should start coming over now, hopefully. Oh, you know what it is, don't you? So I'll put them all on the manure. There's a reason for this. You know, see, I haven't been using any. See, the waterway 64 of just water makes 64, but see, that way less water. I suppose you don't really save, you just use less water. You may as well just use water. 64 to 64. Mate, is the rate quicker? 24, yeah, double. So double the rate. So we'll get some more olives now. There's only one thing that we have to do first, and that is, well, so that should all be done now. Lime production, it's run out of stones. Metal, still going good. I don't know what's going on with the honey. It's saying there's materials missing. What am I supposed to do? Put honey in there? It's supposed to make honey. Honey distributor. Where's the actual honey itself? Well, I'll have to look into that. I might have to get rid of those. I was checking something else out. I don't remember what it was. It's trouble when you're getting old. It's like when you race into the kitchen and think, yeah. And you stop and you think, oh, what was I doing again? Yeah, I don't like that honey distributor thing. Anyway, what I'm going to do is take the ute over and empty it, get more manure, and see the way with these garden beds and that, what you have to do is you have to put a little bit in each, even if it's like 200. If you put 200 in each, which is hard to do, you've got to be a good shot, but it will then, the distributor will kick in. The distributor won't kick in unless you put, it's like it needs a little bit to sort of start it off, kick it off. So I'll empty this fertiliser, I'll go and get some manure, I'll do that, and by then hopefully this guy will be, he's going alright on that field. Even though they're odd shapes, you know, he can do a fair bit of it for me while I'm doing something else. So we're actually moving along now. We've got ourselves some wheat up here, we've got fertiliser in here, we've got, yeah, we're going good. Okay. So we won't need a great deal of manure, but if we go over we can always put it in the distributor, so no biggie. I think if I remember rightly, these things do, like, because there's so much in there, it empties a whole lot in a very short space of time. Doesn't seem like it's emptying very fast, but I've filled it up before and it's gone whoop, and oh, you put a lot in, so. We might go a little bit over just to make sure we don't have to come back. That'll do us. Now these can be a little bit tricky. It has, I think it's been fixed up. They used to be dreadful, especially when you had to put water in them. Right, here we go. See what I mean about how fast that goes? If you got the small trailer that only takes the 8,000 before you use the unlimited, like the Unreal, you'll drop your 8,000 in the first one if you're not paying attention. Geez, she's rough terrain here. Well, that's got them springing back into life now. So that's going to work out a lot cheaper for us, which will be good. Thinking about doing maybe a let's play where you try to go as self-sufficient as possible without using, you know, electric vehicles. And the only thing is, I don't think you can get electric harvesters and that, can you? Okay, so let's whip around here. We'll drop the rest of this manure in here. So once we get the, if we get some more animals, like particular pigs, you know, slurry and all that, you know, there's no need for fertiliser's expensive, and you can make your own seeds. Like, now let's just check this again. Now they're all running and they've got manure, so they don't have that much manure in them, but the distributor's got plenty of manure. Well, that honey one seems to have started working. Running. Yeah, I'll have to fix that up. Anyway, we'll do that next time. Until then, I'll be back.